He was in the perfect spot. Now I can't see him. Dude, move somewhere else.
That's who's gonna be eating our plants.
Don't eat our plants. I'll give you other food if you don't eat our plants. Like, what do you want? Squirrel?
I don't know how we're gonna keep animals from getting in there.
I will feed the birds. I'd feed the squirrels if I knew what you want. I'll give it to you. You can have it. Hello, Squirrely. Hello, Squirrely. He sure is having a time.
Look at all them weeds. Our grass ain't nothing but weeds.
Weeds. Did you find him some nuts? Did you find you some nuts? What's he eating, Jenny? There he goes with his fluffy tail. He's running. He's running. He's running now. Back across the street.
Okay.
So my sister and I are starting a garden. So far my sister has done all the work. She's planted these seeds in the little planter pots and now they're starting to grow, and soon we're gonna plant them in the ground or make a planter and plant them outside in the world and hope that they grow and give us something. Food is getting expensive and I need to eat off the land, though this project is very expensive as well when you don't already have the supplies to work with and you have to buy everything. Yeah, but hopefully they will continue to grow and we can figure out a way to keep them growing and keep the squirrels from eating them up and all that good stuff, because yeah, that's not cool. But she's been watching videos and videos on gardening, so hopefully we'll figure this stuff out. I don't have a green thumb. No green thumbs here. If you can see I have two plants and they're not exactly the healthiest of plants, because either I don't think I water them enough. I forget to water them sometimes, and then, you know, my mother waters them sometimes, and yeah, so anyways, that's what's going on now. Waiting on some bad weather again. Probably, if we do get any, it'll probably be in the middle of the night, and then we're supposed to have a greater chance tomorrow, but I don't know how that's gonna go. We will see. I'm trying not to look at myself. Sometimes I forget. I keep looking at myself and not where I'm supposed to be looking at. I do that all the time, but that's just Me. But anyways, I've sort of been struggling with my friend's death at work. She didn't die at work, but my friend from work who died. Um, she was like this bright light in the world, and you know, it's always the good ones that die young. And I've been trying to, I talk with different ones at work, you know, here and there, small bits, but with Pat, I could talk to her for long bits, and we would carry on conversations. It may not have been amounted to much of nothing, but, you know, it was just what we did. And we have a dinner coming up at work. They're cooking us hamburgers, and Pat always loved when we had dinners. We love to eat, and we love talking about food, and wondering about food, and wondering when the food is going to get here, and wondering what the food is going to be, or wondering how good it's going to be, or, you know, would anybody else show up. So this time I know a few people have been invited, and I have tried to invite a few people that don't work there anymore to see if any of them would show up. I don't know what this dinner is about. I don't know if it's another one of those kind of we appreciate you kind of dinners, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm maybe a little bit sad, and I can't find anybody else to talk to in the way that I talk to her. It's just not the same, and it's like a void, and I really don't know what to do about it. I say the loss has affected everybody, and maybe some more than others. And it's probably affected everybody in different ways, you know. We're not all feeling it the same way, probably, and everybody deals with loss in, you know, different kinds of ways. And I still have these moments where I just get really sad. Oh, yeah, let's not cry on camera. But yeah, I get really sad, and like in my head, I think in my head a lot. I always have. It's just how I am. And I get to thinking about things, and then, you know, your thoughts, and then leads to the emotion, and then sometimes I get to crying, and I can't stop for a minute or so. It's just like tears are just streaming, and the first week or so was like really rough. Every day I cried at work, just every day. It's gotten a little easier. I haven't had as many cries as I was, so I think I'm moving forward. 'Cause you have to live your life. You can't dwell upon things, or, you know, so you have to move forward, and I think I'm starting to do that, but I'm not finding a person to talk to like I talk to her. It's just not working, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep trying, or if I just have to wait for somebody else, or if I just don't talk to people and just start doing other things like reading or working in my art journal instead of trying to communicate. It's been a very slow art year anyways, and I haven't really worked in my art journal that much this year. Here it is April, and I've only finished three works of art this year, which is not very much, and they weren't like big paintings or anything. They're just about, you know, yay big, and I think I mostly used like marker and colored pencils and stuff, not stuff I normally work with. You know, I normally just paint paintings, and this was different. I don't know what it is. I can't get going this year. And I think this brought me down some, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of artwork that has inspired me. I just can't get the function of going yet, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. It's every day. It's something, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But this too shall pass, as they say. This too shall pass. I got this shelf. I gotta clean it up some. And I don't know if this is where it's gonna sit or not. And I gotta find some trinkets to put on it. But yeah.